Hey guys, so this is your stock mentor Neil at nandito ako ngayon sa isang coffee shop na malapit lang sa office namin. And while having a coffee ay mag-usap muna tayo. So this place is called Frey Coffee, and they are selling various kinds of coffee from different parts of the world. So may mga coffee dito na from Dubai, from Middle East, from America, from Africa, and Europe, at different parts of the world. So tumambay muna ako dito at nag-order ng Espanyol Macchiato. At yun, at the same time I will be discussing about some overview about how to earn monthly income in trading the options market in the Philippines. So, ewan ko kung napanood niyo yung mga previous videos ko about how to earn trading options in the stock market and in the US market. So, marami sa ating mga kabayan ang wala talagang knowledge about this, and this is the reason why that I keep on pushing this topic, because I know and I believe that there is really a reliable monthly source of income that you can get from this investment type. So, this is also about okay, so batiin ko muna yung mga kabayan natin na nag-join ngayon. Then so what I'm trying to stress out here is that there is really an income opportunity here, especially for those mga kababayan natin na mayroong full-time job and hindi sila masyadong makapag-monitor sa mga normal tradings during the trading hours. So one way to still invest and be highly profitable is through US stock options. So ano nga ba yung options? So basically guys, yung options is just from the word option na mayroon kang choice that what choice or what option you will take. You will take this option A or this option B. Pero sa option market, yung option na sinasabi ko ngayon is all about the options that is in stock. So it's a kind of instrument which is a derivative of the normal stock. So para siyang second degree. So ano ba yung ibig sabihin nito? So meaning to say that in stocks, in normal stocks in the US and in whatever market, you can buy stocks according to the number of shares na gusto mong bilhin. Depende rin sa capability ng ng account mo, what is your buying power. So options, the main point here is that you are able to control that in one contract of an option contract, you are able to control 100 shares of stocks. So and that is the minimum. So if you want to control 500 shares, then you will buy 5 contracts. If you want to control 1,000 shares, then you need to buy 10 contracts of options. So, ang tanong, bakit mas profitable tayo dito sa stock options compared to the normal stock trading? Actually, they can be both profitable in some degree. However, during nagkakaiba na tayo dito sa mga situations like if there is a bear market, it is quite or relatively difficult to earn money when there is a bear market using a normal stock trading. Kasi most of the time, in stock trading, 70% or 80% of the people wants to buy stocks and sell it for a higher price. So that is called a long position. So only 20% or 30% of the investors wants to go the other way around, which is the shorting. So you sell shares of stock, then you buy it back for a lower price in order for you to become profitable. And this is much harder way of trading than being in a long stock position. So during the bear market, it's quite obvious that many people are losing more money than those who are earning. So with options trading, even if the market is a bear market, or even if the market is not moving too much or just neutral or moving sideways, you are still able to profit from that market in a maximum capability. So how much more kapag bullish yung market, diba? So both of them will be profitable, the normal way of stock trading and trading the options. So both of them will be profitable, but during the neutral market and the bear market, option trading will be much more profitable. So in conclusion, therefore, that the option trading will make you profits regardless of whatever market you are in, whether it's a bear market, whether it's a neutral market, and whether it's a bull market. So napakaganda, di ba? So I would rather be going for that kind of strategy that can make you profit regardless of the market environment. Yes, and that is through options. So the option trading, it's basically about buying and selling contract. So again, one contract is equivalent to 100 shares of a particular stock. And the good thing with option is that for you to be able to control 100 shares, you don't need to have exactly that amount of money for you to control that 100 shares. So for example, if you want to control 100 shares of Apple and it's trading at $150 per share, that is 150 times 100, that is around $50,000 that you need to have in order to control, in order to buy 100 shares of Apple. You need to have $15,000. However, in options, it's not true. So you only need to have, let's say, $2,000 or $1,500, depending on the price of the option contract. So let's say one contract is only $5 per contract. But if you multiply $5 times 100 shares, that is only 500. So tama. So 5 times 100, that is 500 shares. This is just an example, guys. The option pricing depends on the length of time when the option will expire. So again, so pumasok tayo sa isang terminology, expiration. So meron palang expiration. Yes, sa option trading, meron siyang expiration. So ikaw yung pipili kung how long will you be holding your contract. Will it be 1 month? Or will it be 1 week, 1 month, more months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years? Ikaw yung bahala. So the longer the duration is, the higher is the price of the option. So ngayon, tanong is, will you be buying or will you be selling option contract? This is the difference now between the normal stock trading and the normal with the option trading. Kasi sa option trading, most of the time the mindset should be about selling contract. So parang nagbebenta tayo para makagain tayo, di ba? So yun ang mindset. Unlike the normal stock trading, that it's all about buying ng particular shares. Then after some time, once yung market price niya ay umakyat, ibebenta natin at mas mataas na price. But in option trading, it's different kasi we are more inclined on selling. Because why is it so? Of course, you can also buy option. However, the probability for you to become profitable is much lesser. Okay, so when you are selling option contract, it's much more, you have more profitability. I mean, you have more probability to make profits. Why? Because It's and listen to this, guys. Why is it so? It's because even if the market goes sideways, even if the market price won't move too much, or will just move a little, or even if it will go down below your strike price, you can still be profitable. So, paano yun? So, parang ano to ah. So, it's too good to be true na nag-down yung ano mo, or hindi hindi gumalaw yung market price, pero profitable ka pa rin. At you can be profitable in the maximum profitability still. Why is it so? It's because, when you are selling an option, for example, I am selling to you one contract of Apple shares and it will expire 1 month later. So, and when I sell it to you, you will be, when I say to you, I'm selling it to the market. So, you can be the buyer or anybody. And once you sell it to the market, the option contract that you create, you will be paid with the so-called premium. And yung premium na yan ang money na mapupunta sa account mo agad once you sell it and once there is a buyer. So, para ma-achieve mo naman yung maximum profitability na yan, halimbawa, nagbenta ka ng let's say, 5 contracts of Apple. So, 5 contracts at sinabi natin kanina na every contract is $5. So, 5 contracts is equivalent to 100 shares. So, 5 times 100 times 5 times 100, so 500 times 5, which is the $5 per contract. So, that is 2,500. So, let's say lang, example lang to. So, yung magiging premium mo is $2,500, and once that Apple will not go below a particular strike price, let's say the strike price is at 140, so dapat magiging profitable tayo at a maximum profit kapag yung market price ni Apple will not go below the strike price. In our example, it's 140. So, antayin mo lang na hindi bumagsak sa 140 yung market price ni Apple. Then, pag mag-expire yung contract after 1 month, yung 2,500 na binigay sa iyo as a premium payment will be totally yours. So, ibig sabihin, guys, we can really make monthly income here as long as you are choosing the right strategy in every option trade that you are doing. So, yung sinasabi ko sa inyo ngayon is just one example of a strategy. This is so-called put selling strategy or naked put selling. So, you are selling a put contract. So, when you are selling a put contract, you will be profitable if the market price won't go below the strike price that you have created for that contract. So, paano naman kapag upon expiration, bumagsak below 140 yung market price ni Apple? So, here's the thing. Once bumagsak below 140, hindi ka pa malulugi. Why? Kasi binayaran ka kasi ng premium eh. So, you need to minus that amount of premium. So, yung $5 per contract, ma-minus mo yan sa strike price. So, yung strike price na 140, i-minus mo yan sa 5, yung price of the contract, it will become 135. So, ibig sabihin, malulugi ka lang sa option trade na yan kapag mag-go below 135 yung market price ni Apple. That is the break-even point. So, this is just the break-even. So, ano pa yung feature nito? Kapag nag-go below ng 140 yung market price ni Apple, then the option expired, worthless, then you will be automatically assigned with the Apple shares at 140. Pag kahit yung market price is 135 or 130, you still need to buy that Apple share at 140. So, malulugi ka talaga kapag medyo malayo na siya. But the good thing is, if you are selling, you're selling option contract of a particular stock which is very very good, like Apple, then you might need to decide, or it's also an option for you to decide to, okay, I want to be assigned with that number of shares of Apple kasi gusto ko yung company. But it's just one of your options, so you might not want it or you may want it. So it's up to you. Kaya nga tinawag siyang option kasi meron kang mga pagpipilian. So yung buyer naman ng option na yan has that right. They have the right. He has the right to exercise that option contract. So kapag yung buyer naman dito is the buyer of the put option, he has the right to sell that option at the strike price 140. So ayan. But on the side of the seller, you have the obligation to deliver that number of shares of Apple. So according to the contract, kung 5 contracts, so you need to buy 500 shares of Apple. So of course you need to have enough amount of money in your in your account, trading account, in order for you to buy the 500 shares of Apple. Pag wala, you might decide to close that contract before pa mag-expire para hindi ka ma-assign. So, yan ang maganda dito kasi meron ka talagang options. So, ayan. So, I hope hindi ko kayo nalito sa topic na to about option. Medyo may mga ano pa dito, mga blurred points kasi hindi talaga ito madaling topic. But and I was also struggling to understand it during my first few months na nag-aaral ako nito. But later on, I was able to understand it, and now I am profiting from it. So, like for example now, guys, before when I'm just in the US market, it's very random market right now kasi maraming mga political issues, government shutdown, mayroong US-China trade war. It's so hard to be a normal stock trader nowadays in the US market. Although in Philippine market is a very good market now, kasi bullish. But the US market is even the US or the S&P 500 is sitting below the moving average 200, which is still a bear market for me. So it's quite challenging to make profits from that kind of market. So naisipan kong mag-aral ng or tumuklas ng iba pang ways in order to make profits from this type of market, kahit siya bear market or neutral market, ay magiging profitable pa rin ako in a consistent way. And this is what I found, and this is the one that I would like to share to you, to all my kababayans. There is a way to do such kind of thing, to earn monthly income in option trading. Kahit with weekly income, it's also possible. But in my case, I do monthly options because it has been proven that this is the one this is the kind of option duration na giving you maximum profits or maximum returns. So ayan. So that's why, for example, earlier I'm watching the headlines in investing.com. Sabi dito that nag-tweet na naman si Trump na possibly itong government shutdown sa US is just temporary dahil sa mga unresolved issues. So because of that, babagsak na naman yung pre-market ngayon sa US are in red zone. So for me, before, when I was just doing the normal stock trading, I'm always disappointed pag may mga ganitong bad news na lumalabas. But now, when I started option trading, I already treat this an opportunity. Kasi every time the market is bad, the market is in red, it's the best time to sell option contract. So that after some time or some days na magre-recover siya, alabas na naman yung mga positive news, dun makikita mo na agad yung mga profits na it's generating profits in your account. This is the difference of option trading and normal stock trading. So ayan. So the probability for you to make profits in options is around 70 to 80%. As long as you are doing it the right way, you are not being too aggressive. You are not trading at wrong position size, overweight yung mga position mo. As long as you are following the rules of a profitable way of trading in the US options, you will for sure have a monthly income na consistent. And I can prove it, guys, because in the past 2 months I've been trying it. Of course, in the first few weeks I've been committing errors, losing some money. However, when I already realized my mistakes, then I could recover and now starting to make real money. So guys, if you are interested to learn options trading, just feel free to write me a message. Kasi I'm open to teach you via my mentorship program. And this is an addition to my program beside the normal stock trading, where I am teaching the fundamental analysis and technical analysis of stocks. And right now I'm adding to my program the options trading in the US market. So dito guys, of course it's advantageous if you have already the background in the normal stock trading, kasi yung mga fundamental analysis and technical analysis are very much useful still. So hindi ito junk ngayon. Pag mag-option trading ka, you can still make use of that, and it will give you an edge in all your trading decisions. Alright guys, so God bless sa inyong lahat, at binabati ko yung mga nag-join for today. It's a short introductory video about option trading in the US stock market. So ayan, so nandyan si Kurt, Vic, Roberto, Giovanni, Ferdy, Luis, Alexis, Japet, Christopher, Crystal, Lorena, Rafael, Mel, Anthony, my classmate who is in Dubai. Hello sa iyo, Anthony. I hope you're doing well. Bernard, Manu from Australia. Hello. Leonie. And sa lahat ng mga kababayan na manunood pa lang sa video na to, again, if you want to learn option stock trading, feel free to write me a message. Thank you very much, and God bless sa inyong lahat.